PN, it's Wednesday. So this week we were talking about nerds in the public eye, people that are nerd idols, people we follow, you know, that make being a nerd cool. The first people I think of are John and Hank Green, and those are the first people really that after I was in my I'm too cool for my parents stage made me like look back and like as I was watching them and think, okay, it's okay to like be a nerd and to like, you know, reading books and to be really into science and like, you know, just be cool with yourself and sing stupid songs. And John and Hank were really like the first adults that I saw that were like nerds that, you know, could still be nerds when they were adults. And like that made it really cool for me. And there was a lot of nerdy people on YouTube back in the day, and I think those are the kind of people that made it okay for me to feel like, yeah, if I want to stay in and read tonight and not go out, it's fine because that's what I like to do, and you know, that's me. So I think stemming from that, a lot of authors have become my favorite nerd idols. There's definitely like being an author used to not be something that would make you famous. It was just like, yeah, people read your books and they like you, but they're not like following you and knowing about you. I think I admire authors the most when I think about nerd idols, like Maureen Johnson, Twitter, so funny. J.K. Rowling, of course. Kiera Cass, Cressley Cole for romance. I think those are the people now that I look at and admire the most and that are like total nerds, and I'm like, yes, I love everything you're doing. Tell me more about it. I think overall, like Felicia Day though, embodies like the nerd girl, and I hate saying those two words together, like nerd girls and like meh. I don't know, I feel like there's like a stigma to that too and a stereotype that is kind of shit. And but I remember Felicia Day was like the first person I saw that was like this homeschool kid that was super nerdy, unapologetically like so nerdy and geeky, and like was just on TV and on web shows and doing sing-along stuff and like just being totally cool with herself. And I remember thinking that was like something I had not seen before, because she just seemed so like, and she does still, so genuine in her like awkwardness and things she loves, you know. It's like, this is what I love because I'm a nerd and that's okay. So those are the people I think of when I think of nerd idols. People that are totally cool in their skin, that are, you know, in their adult years, just living their best nerd life and like making you feel like it's fine to do that. So my question for you guys was, who was the first person you saw like in a mainstream setting, like on TV or YouTube or whatever, that was being super nerdy or like had these nerd facets to them that you were like, oh my god, people are like me, people do that. Let me know in the comments. And my nerdy pleasure this week was going to the Oregon Renaissance Fair. It was so much fun. I love going every year. It is a blast, and I had a great time this year too. This is like the 4th year we've been, and I love it. So that was my nerdy pleasure. Okay, make some videos, guys. Bye.